Hello and welcome back to another Tap for Tea pack opening and giveaway. Happy Friday and Friday the 13th at that to everybody. It is also the official release day for Final Fantasy Universes Beyond. This is the first Universes Beyond set that is standard legal. We are excited for this one. Massive Final Fantasy fan. I broke out the Final Fantasy 3 for the DS. I was going to try to have the entire run of Final Fantasies on the board here, but I did not have time. We have been packing boxes all day. It is Friday, Friday, Friday. What's up? Send reinforcements. We also got Anthony with us. Good to see him. This has been quite a set. It has been hitting big. We are hoping to maybe hit a Through the Ages or something big out of our pack tonight. I will say, if everybody would like to have a laugh at my abysmal luck, out of my collector boosters, the best card I got was a single regular traveling chocobo. So, pretty abysmal. It's par for the course, though, and I've just come to expect it. So, as I always say, we save the good cards for you, and this is definitely one of those times. But I'm hoping everybody else is having a lot more luck than us. And we really genuinely love to see what folks pull, and on this set especially. If you would like to take some photos or a video, tag us or share it on our site, on Facebook or on our website. We would love to see what everybody pulls from this set. We just like seeing some of the cool pulls. We've seen a lot of folks pull some awesome stuff already, and hoping to continue that. So we're just cracking 2 packs tonight. No bonus spins; those will return next week. We're head down and focused on getting as many boxes as we can packed and out to everybody, since everybody has been waiting patiently for today to come. So we are going to start off with a Duskmourn pack, and then we will get into our Final Fantasy pack. This is definitely a great set. And it's also standard legal, like I said. So these cards are going to be around a while and playable in every format almost. So it is a fun one. We're going to take a journey back to some Duskmourn here. Let's see what we can get. There's some great cards in this set as well. Let's hit one of those. All right, starting off with an art card. That's all right. We got a Withering Torment. Will it be signed? It is not signed. That's all right. Guess, yeah, that's the right way around. All right. Used PS. Oh, nice. Getting into tactics. Awesome. That tactics are a great way to play because you don't really need to know the lore of the game so much. You're really just kind of chessboard battling it out. And the tactics games are fantastic. I know there's a new one coming out as well. All right. That's awesome. That's going to be a fun time. If you like turn-based tactic-y stuff, that is about the pinnacle of the genre. So you're doing all right. In fact, well, I guess before we run through the pack, I'll go a little story here. So many moons ago, I actually worked in the gaming industry. I did playtesting and game reviews and journalism, and mostly through the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era. So I was right in the heart of the Final Fantasy 7 time. And normally we would spend probably about 20 hours on a game before we would cover a review. And Final Fantasy 7, I actually ended up, I think I played for 2 days straight with no sleep. and almost I made it a very far into the game. I didn't complete it, but I made it very far, much farther than we normally would make in a game. Sometimes we would pop around with codes to level select so we could see a sampling of the games before we did the reviews. But that one, that one I put in some serious hours on. I could not stop playing it, and I think also one of only 2 video games that managed to make me shed a tear was Final Fantasy VII. So that was quite a game. Yeah, literally 2 days straight, no sleeping, never stopped. Yeah, the PSP is a great. I I play a lot on a Steam Deck, which is like a kind of handheld PC that hooks into Steam, and I have most of the emulators on there and all of the Final Fantasy games. And being able to actually just play them when and wherever you want, save state, and come right back to it is one of the best ways to play any of the Final Fantasy games. So you are in for a treat. You've picked a perfect way to do it, that's for sure. I can't wait to hear what you think. All right, we got an Arabella Abandoned Doll as our foil uncommon to start us off. Into, oh, also a foil etched cornfield. Some crop circle action going on there. Double foils. That's all right. Maybe that's a good sign. Hey, into a twitching doll. All right. That is a playable card. That's good to see. Anything else hiding here? Nope, into the uncommons. Norin, the swift survivalist. Run away. All right. An insidious fungus. There's a fungus among us. All right. One of the rooms. We got a bottomless pool and a locker room. Exercise. Not the normal exercise, but exorcise. Clockwork percussionist. Cautious survivor. Erratic apparition. A cracked skull. Impossible inferno. Fear of immobility. The unsettling twins to end it. All right. Well, not a terrible pack. Double foil and a twitching doll. All right, let's see what's going to. Good luck to everybody. We are getting down to it on the wheel. Here we go. Who will it be tonight? Good luck. We're going to Jordan. The one time Jordan isn't here, it finally hits. Oh, Jordan. Well, you can catch it on replay. All right, Jordan, that is your pack. Yeah, fantastic set for draft. Fantastic set for draft. This is some really fun limited play. Although I will say, this is one of those limiteds that if you get one of the bombs, you you are sitting pretty in a limited draft on this Final Fantasy set, because there are some heavy hitters that you can pull. You can definitely steamroll just about everybody if you get the right cards. All right. I guess before we flip over our Final Fantasy pack, I will also say we did share a photo of the box toppers, but those were not all of the box toppers this month. We actually held some back because we want them to be surprises. And also, we have some really cool interactive cards with cards from this Final Fantasy set. Yeah. Yeah, you can get crushed very quickly and limited on this set if somebody drafts, pulls something big. All right, here we go. First Final Fantasy pack we're opening on camera here. Good luck to everybody, and I hope we hit a big one. Let's get a Through the Ages here. I haven't even seen one yet in my own hands. All right, we're starting off with a bird token. Very fitting token for this set. With a wizard on the back. Nice little black mage. That's a great token. All right, foil. Gone, Town of Ruin. It's really cool too. On these, right at the bottom, it'll tell you which Final Fantasy game they are from. So this is from Final Fantasy V. I really like that they did that, actually. That's pretty cool. All right. Another foil. We're on foil time tonight. We summoned a fat chocobo in foil. 2 foils. Seems to be the theme of the night here. That's pretty cool. All right, what are we going into? A rare Esper Origins. That is a pretty card. Final Fantasy VI. Esper Origins. And we summer the Esper Madeline. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, into our Ultimecia Time Sorceress. Another double-sided card. On the back, the Omnipotent. Very cool. Final Fantasy VIII on that art. All right. Battle menu. Very cool. We made the battle menu deck boxes. Those sold really well. We really hope everybody enjoys them. They're going out in everyone's boxes. Everyone that picked up deck boxes or tokens, they're heading out. We made them with love. We made some pretty solid deck boxes. I don't think anybody will be disappointed with those. All right, battle menu into a Prima Vista Final Fantasy IX vehicle. Black Waltz number 3. No Vivi. The official one. That is quite a card. If you're looking for a commander to to cause some problems, that is the commander. I've seen a bunch of decks that are just abusing the heck out of that card, and it's crazy. All right, fight on into our commons. Blitzball. Final Fantasy X. Aerith Rescue Mission. Final Fantasy VII. Dreams of Laguna. Final Fantasy VIII. Gigantoad. I was going to say Gigantoad. Maybe it is Gigantoad. That is Final Fantasy 15. That is out of my range of Final Fantasy. Played a few along the way of the newer ones, but those ones are a little bit out of my range. All right, GF Ifrit. That's a cool summon. Get some mana from it. And a 3/2 body. All right. Resentful Revelation is our last card from Final Fantasy VII as well. All right. Our first Final Fantasy pack. Wasn't quite the big hits we were hoping for, but it's still fun to crack one of those. We will have more coming up for sure. All right, let's bring up the wheel and see who that pack's going to. Good luck again to everybody. Here we go. Hey, Tisha. Congratulations, Tisha. That is your pack. On our Friday the 13th Final Fantasy release day win, we will throw in the extra sticker as well. All right, getting down to it on the wheel. We will go back to 4 packs. Yeah, Descend Reinforcement said the Saga creatures are an upgrade over creatures with fading, and I agree. I think that is a really smart way to do them. You have a temporary body on the field if you want, and also you have the all the Saga effects. It is a really cool way to do a Saga. I agree. Definitely better than fading. Much more useful, potentially. So yeah, this is a great set. This is one of the more truly, even if you're not a fan of the franchise, the Final Fantasy franchise, this set is a ton of fun to play. The commander decks are all solid and enjoyable to play, well balanced. Some big crazy hitter cards and combos that can be pulled off with some of the cards from this set. Even the starter decks, which unfortunately we did not get a lot of. We were hoping to get those and do something cool with them, and I think we got one. But those even have some, I think they have 12 cards that aren't found anywhere else exclusive. So if you find one of the starter decks for a decent price, I think those are a good choice as well. But we will have collector crates. Collector crates are going to drop on Sunday along with our normal card shop update. So if you're looking for collector boosters from this set, we are going to put together a pretty cool collector crate for this set. And Sun Reforce, it's the first universe beyond that I know absolutely nothing about. I think a lot of people felt that way with Doctor Who, that's for sure. Uh, but that was also a fun set, and if you caught it in our photo of some of the cards we were including in the box toppers this month, we actually picked a bunch of Surge foils and some other special cards from the Doctor Who Universes Beyond set, and that is because a bunch of the Doctor Who cards play really well with the Final Fantasy set. And I don't think a lot of people have figured that out quite yet because that set was a little bit slept on too. So I'll give everybody a little hint if you're building some decks or commander decks around some of the Final Fantasy cards. Have a look again through those Doctor Who cards because there are a bunch that interact crazy good with the cards from this set. So that would be my advice. And I also think some of the cards in that set eventually are going to pop in value again, just because of it, as people kind of figure it out. It's just a set people forget about. Similar to Assassin's Creed, that's another set that I think people sleep on and just forget about some of those cards that are in that set that also have some cool interactions. So there is a lot to look through, I will say, of the Doctor Who set. We found some really crazy broken combos using that set, as well as some cards that really beef up and enable some other cool stuff out of this one. So if that's a set you didn't pay much attention to, I would say have a glance through those cards again before you dismiss it entirely, especially if you're building around this one. So uh, we will leave you with that tip. Thanks again. Thanks for joining us tonight. And again, hopefully everybody's enjoying this set. Get out and play if you can. Limited is great. Commander's fantastic. So give it a shot if you haven't. And we can't wait to start seeing what everybody is pulling. We got a huge shipment out today. We will be back at it tomorrow and try to get as many as we possibly can. Yeah, Jumbo Cactuar. That is one of the ones we have. We have some special cards for that pair well with that one, and do some even more ridiculous things with it. So those are some of the ones we did not show in our box topper preview, but they will be showing up in boxes. We will also release what those cards were as we move through the month, just in case anybody wants to pick them up for their own use or combos. So we won't keep it a secret, but we were purposefully holding back a little bit on this one to let people have a little bit of an extra surprise. So uh, again, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for making this all possible. We really appreciate it. And it's one of our biggest months ever. We are cranking away trying to get boxes out the door as fast as we possibly can and into your hands. And again, please share, take some photos, share what you pull. We really want to see it. Our pulls are abysmal, so give us something to be excited about. All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Have